More than 600 lives transformed from one simple idea, giving teenagers a place to call home. That's the incredible legacy of Max and Joan, who've been recognised in a very special way. Their life-saving work turning young lives around. A special gathering for a very special couple.
I didn't choose Max and Joan, they chose me, and I don't know how I won that lottery in life, but it has changed me and I am so thankful.
Corey! I didn't recognize you.
How are you, buddy?
You look so wonderful.
I think I can attribute to them a lot of things that are positive in my life.
Including this little one.
Yeah, especially this little bud here. So yeah, I really want to thank them from the bottom of my heart.
There'd be so many hundreds of youngsters out there growing up now that it's impacted their life dramatically. There'd be kids out there that probably are living today because of it.
They need it. You need to care for the disadvantaged in life.
I don't know that he truly realises how much of a difference he has made in everyone's lives.
For Amanda, an ordinary life is just the way she likes it. A nice home, a good job, a loving husband.
And you had hair.
And I had hair, it was right.
And two daughters doing well.
It's been a while since you've played that.
A simple suburban existence.
Yeah, boring normal house life. I love it. Yeah.
A far cry from her own teenage years.
I was, the best word I can think of was a little bit of a monster. I would occasionally get violent. From 10 up until 12, like I was still living at home, but it just got to a point where I just could not live at home anymore. It wasn't safe for the rest of my family, or me for that matter.
And were you living rough on the streets?
Thankfully, no. I went to various youth refuges. Mostly they were short-term places. Nobody wanted to put up with me. Nobody could deal with me. They all gave up, so to speak.
Beautiful. Until she found Stepping Stone House.
And Bawaga means shelter.
So you're providing shelter and home.
Exactly, yes.
And Max.
I'm from one of 5. I know the importance of family. You've got no control over your parents. And if you're unlucky enough to have parents who don't look after you, you need a helping hand. So the idea was to step across the river and somehow get going again.
Max Connery and his wife Joan decided to take action back in 1989 after seeing the rising number of homeless teenagers in Sydney.
Young people living in disused tram tunnels at Circular Quay and leading to the bridge, and then in caves close to Bondi Beach. Now this, to me, was a shocking situation.
So with the help of his lawyer and rugby mates and initially the Wesley Mission, they raised the money to buy a house. So this is the original house?
This is the original house.
Converting it to 6 bedrooms and a self-contained 3-bedroom flat as the young residents become more independent.
It's very homely, it's lovely.
Providing a home and supervised long-term support for young residents aged between 12 and 24, learning crucial skills to live normal lives with what Max calls their surrogate family.
They become great friends, the kids in here, because the one common thing they've got is being homeless. Well, it was, but they're all now out in the world, flourishing like a beautiful garden.
They try to provide as much of a home environment as they possibly can, a home away from home.
And you're accountable, you've got to step up.
Oh yes, everyone had to take turns in cooking for the house every week and like weekly chores. If you didn't do the chores, there were consequences and they followed through on those.
The homes,
That one house has now grown to 6, with ongoing support from generous donors like former Wallabies captain Nick Farr-Jones.
And of course, this was a great cause. It was about looking after kids that had fallen through the cracks, that might have been abandoned by parents in real needs on the streets. And Max had a vision. I don't know how big he thought it was going to be, but they're now managing 6 homes. As great as Sarah it is.
And it truly is a family affair. Max and Joan's daughter, Celia, continuing their almost 4 decades of work that's needed now more than ever.
I think there's around 60,000 kids at risk. And we don't just say, because you're 18, you're out the door, thanks very much. Our program continues to support, and young people who've been through Stepping Stone come back for Christmases, they come back for birthdays, they're part of the family.
A family that's come together.
This is a bit over the top, however, I'm very thrilled to see you all here.
To say thank you.
For those here tonight whose lives have been positively impacted by Max and Joan, could you please stand so we can see who you are? Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Thank you, Max and Joan.
And how many lives do you think you've helped along the way?
It's got to be around 600, I suppose, in that period.
600, that's a lot of people.
It's probably not as great as many other achievements from people who have set up great hospitals and things like that, but it's a contribution.
So where do you think you'd be without Stepping Stone House?
That is a very difficult question to answer, honestly, but if I really had to think about it, I would say if I continued on the path that I was on, I could have ended up in jail or worse.
So they saved you?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Max and Joan, big smile, yay!
Thank you for everything that they created and that they stand for. Thank you.
Yeah, Max and Joan, we salute you for all of your wonderful work. And if you'd like to support Stepping Stone House, the details are on our website.